What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and we're doing SquadCast episode 39. If you guys have no idea what SquadCast is, it's our weekly Saturday podcast. And today I'm joined with Mr. Boss the Win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What up?
Now, every Saturday we do talk about gaming things, and especially GTA 5 and GTA Online related news. And this SquadCast, we're going to be talking about the Obey and Survive possible update or DLC, which will be patch 1.20. The new tunables, the Cops and Crooks, Snow, and more, as well as target banning in Australia. What? Target banning GTA 5.
Target bans GTA 5.
Target ban GTA 5 in Australia. And SpeakPipe, where you guys submit your questions and we have the answers. Now, with that said, this SquadCast is sponsored by an iPhone app and Android app that can actually help you guys get some money in your pockets and can get you some shark cards in GTA Online. The name of the app is Big Time. You play, you earn some money, and then you win. So it's very, very cool. Actually, you earn tickets and then you win.
It's super easy as
well.
well.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. And it's similar to different apps that you can just make money through the app. It's like a raffle. And I think this would be a really, really good way for you guys to just play games when you're bored, get some tokens or tickets, and once those tickets are used, you can win some real life money, which
like
then
shark
can be,
cards.
Yeah, like that can be turned into shark cards. So if you guys are interested in that, there's links down in the description. But basically, it's an app that you play games to earn prizes. There's a game for everyone in the easy platform of the app. The more you play your favorite games, the more tickets you earn. As you accumulate tickets, the more tickets you win, the higher chance you have of winning the weekly cash prizes. Now, once you win, all tickets are tabulated and a single winner is drawn at random. So best of luck. Let me know if you guys do download the app down in the comment section, as myself, Mr. Boss the Win, and the Saints fan will be playing it, and hopefully you guys can win some cash as well. Now, with all that said, do you want to jump into the Obey and Survive, Ross?
Yeah, so this was a website that, it came out like Friday night?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, I believe the website was losantospolicedepartment.com, and it was a really professionally done website. And when I mean like really professionally done website, it's something that like Rockstar caliber. Like it was that good.
Yeah, it looked legit, man. And that's why a lot of people, or that's why there was like the confusion of like, oh my God, is this actually happening? You know, what's going on with it?
Because it looked so good.
Yeah.
And it was basically like it said like the Obey and Survive update, and it had like kind of like a police wallpaper, and the Obey and Survive is the slogan of the Los Santos Police Department, and it had the date 12/7/2014, and it was going to be showed off at the PlayStation Experience, which for those of you guys don't know, it's a Sony event taking place right now in Nevada, where like Destiny is showing off like their new DLC, and a bunch of other Sony and PlayStation titles are just getting together for a good time. Is that pretty accurate?
That's very accurate, and it really made sense, because what happened is this DLC is something that we've been waiting for. We were waiting for a Cops and Crooks, we're waiting for a Heist DLC, because everyone knows that the next DLC, according to Rockstar, they announced it, will be Heist. So we're waiting to see whether or not what is coming up in December, if it's even coming in December. Now, this random web page came out of nowhere, and it looked so real, so it threw a lot of people off. But at the same rate, it is sort of credible in the way it was, I guess, marketed, where that something is being announced on the 7th. Now, normally Rockstar does not go ahead and announce things early like that. They don't announce DLCs.
Well, and even if they did, they wouldn't make a website about it. That's another
the dead
thing.
giveaway right there.
Yeah.
Unless they knew it was a really big DLC like Heists.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, Heist DLC is something that everyone has been waiting for.
Well, and then they also had the, and I think we'll talk about this here in a second, but they had some leaked code, or not leaked coding, but they found some code in the new tunables file for GTA Online, and some of it talked about heists as well as Cops and Crooks. So, like, everything just, it fits so perfectly with this website, and that's what, got a lot of people
the person
excited.
who made it knew what was up. Like, they knew that, like, Cops and Crooks rumors had been swirling around.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, man. It just seemed, for me,
it's such a cool DLC theme.
It is. It's a very cool, and it fits the Cops and Crooks. It fits it perfect, because if you guys did not know, the whole premise behind that whole slogan of protect and serve, Obey and Survive is the
Protect and serve is the real one.
Yeah, the Obey and Survive is actually the Los Santos PD's slogan. So,
it sounds like a cool update too. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It really does. And the thing that really threw me off, that really made me think it was real, is the fact that it is being revealed at the PlayStation Experience this weekend. It's an actual event that PlayStation is hosting, and I can't imagine it being revealed there, similar to what they did for the next gen. where
It was at E3, right?
Yeah, it was at
Sony's
E3.
presser.
So it makes sense that would you guys consider the Heist DLC or Cops and Crooks or maybe even the Obey and Survive update being as big as the next gen release? Or
It's just confusing.
I
because
think it
Rockstar-
would be, yeah.
It's confusing because Rockstar said that the first update, big update, was going to be Heist, but wouldn't you want Heist to like stand alone or at least be the main element? You would think Cops and Crooks would be like, that's a huge DLC to take in if Heist are going to be along with.
But maybe,
that's the
I don't
thing.
know. Remember way back in the day, there was some coding about how Heist might be the Cops and Crooks DLC,
That's
like
true,
how
that's
Heist.
true.
So
I 100% believe that Cops and Crooks and Heist are the same thing. And then that would
well, it's gonna be in combination. They're not gonna be the exact same thing. Like,
no, it would be like one package. It would just be like delivered as one. And that's why when I saw the Obey and Survive update, it made sense because that would incorporate the Cops and Crook elements as well as Heist and other things that Rockstar has planned. Maybe we have even drug deals that can take place, gang wars, things of that nature.
Listen,
that a
let's
lot
not
of people
get too out of hand.
Listen. You never know. You
Spaceships
never know.
and-
Spaceships and aliens and zombies all in one, and they're having sex. It's just gonna be crazy. So
Yeah.
overall, I think that's what really threw me off was the release date or the reveal on. They didn't say release date. It said reveal on, which was like,
Exactly.
okay, this makes sense because it's at PlayStation. As you guys know, these next-gen GTA 5s are PlayStation or Sony backed. This version of GTA 5 is backed by PlayStation or Sony, not Microsoft or Xbox One, in terms of who they decided to go with as their main, I guess, display of GTA 5. But I don't know. I think the Obey and Survive update would have is something really cool if it does happen. We don't know just yet.
All right, listen. A lot of like we've been talking about it'd be a great thing, but the website it has been proved or it's been proven to be fake. Yeah, they had some pictures that weren't even from GTA. The person who actually made it, he actually made a really good fake Halo website back in the day. So unfortunately, it is a hoax, but still, I mean, it's a
hopeful.
great idea.
Stay hopeful. You never know.
It's a great idea, and I can see something like this coming for sure. But when? I mean, like, because
that's the thing.
That's the only problem.
We don't know when. I was thinking about this the other day, and I talked about it on my Facebook page, and how I'm feeling a little, I don't think heists are coming this month. The reason for that is because, as you guys know, Rockstar normally only does, one release date per month. And if you look at their track record in the past, especially with GTA Online release, they didn't do DLCs for quite a bit. With GTA 5 coming out on PC in January, do you guys think that releasing Heist in December would throw off the release of PC?
It's a long time not to do any updates until the 20. First off, they wouldn't do it on the 27th of January.
It'd have to be February.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's
would
what I'm
they
saying.
really wait till February
why
to release something?
But that's the same thing we should.
It would mess up. You say it would mess up the PC release. Like, why?
It wouldn't mess it up, but it would. People would already have what. I think that if they released heists after PC, it would be more enticing, or maybe even during the same date. The thing is, I don't think Rockstar could wait till February, but they did just finish waiting a whole year, so anything is possible.
I don't think it would be more enticing because, I think at this point, people who are gonna buy PC are gonna buy PC regardless of whether there's heists or not.
I agree.
Because like their mind's just made up. They obviously want to play it. I mean, 4K. That's a huge draw for people with monster machines that can run it. And there's the whole modding aspect. We're not going to go too much in that because that's obviously we're not going to know much if Rockstar's going to allow it or whatever. But there's that aspect too, which people love that on PC. So if they release it in December, I think yes, it would give us people who are on the Xbox One and PS4 as well as the old consoles, time to play it. And then obviously if it does come with like the Cops and Crooks and the snow, which I guess we'll get to here in a second, and all the Christmas stuff, they're throwing a bunch of stuff. And then if you want, you can move to PC and experience it in, higher resolutions and stuff, I guess.
I think December is too crowded for a Heist DLC because like we mentioned, and we'll segue to a little bit later, last year there was kind of a holiday theme. It wasn't like huge, but we got snow on Christmas, we had the reindeer and Santa masks and like the discounts on stuff in game. But that seems to be something popular, like people like that. And December's just a crowded month, and honestly we're running out of time. Like it's December 6th right now, so that's like a fourth of the month gone already.
Yep.
Unless we get a newswire this Tuesday,
Nothing's happening. I'm just telling you that right now.
I don't know. The chances are going down.
Although they announced the holiday, like the snow on Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Did
The
they
thing is-
really?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It was like this Christmas
It
Eve.
was
That's why.
like, it
That's
was
why
like
you didn't get to play
6
it.
a.m. on Christmas Eve.
That's
And-
right. Actually, that's right. That's right.
And that's why I think that, you know, the potential of them releasing something this month is still there, but they would not, and I can't imagine they would not release Heist DLC or the Cops and Crooks, whatever it's gonna be called, on Christmas Eve.
No. Okay, I
That
don't
would
think
be
that's
the
gonna happen.
biggest
All right,
bombshell.
So,
Yeah.
sort of segueing into the stuff about snow and the new tunables
Yep,
and all that information. The reason we're talking about Cops and Crooks Snow Christmas is because a couple days ago, this guy actually found in the coding of GTA Online. This isn't made up. You know, people are always saying, "Oh, you can just make that up." Well, this is actually in the game. You know, you can go search for it if you know how to do it. I don't, but
I believe it
it's
was
there.
like Fun MW2 and Nil X
Yeah,
Mods on
guys
the
who are
7
super
Sins.
reputable
Yeah.
and have been doing this for the past year. Anyway, in or one of the lines of code, it says MP Holiday Snow DLC content on off, and it says value false, obviously because there's no snow in the game. And sort of backtracking a little bit, the tunables, the file, if you don't know, Rockstar makes this so it's easy for them to like switch things on or off in the game, like the snow, or like they have like the DLCs that are
Timed, like the Valentine's
timed,
Day.
exactly. Yeah, it just makes it easier for them. So normally, if we look back at the past year, we've gotten leaked information about a week or so before
About a week ago.
Rockstar.
I was literally about to say the same thing. That was so tempting.
Oh no, we got that about a week before Rockstar actually announced it or it came out. So if we're sort of like using that and tying it into this, maybe this Tuesday there will be a newswire talking about snow, talking about Cops and Crooks, and there's even a little bit about Heist. There wasn't much or anything, but it was mainly just about the snow being turned off, and as well as the Cops and Crooks bonus DLC content. That was the line of coding. But that's the whole new tunables stuff that we're kind of talking about here.
See, that sounds like a lot. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, that would be great. Like, could you imagine like Christmas break, you know, or winter break, whatever holiday or whatever you're off for work or school, getting all that content? Like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it would. And like it's funny how we're like, oh, that's too much. But like what? I mean, why are we complaining? Honestly, like why are we
No,
questioning
I like
something
it.
that
It's
should
just-
I don't
be
think,
that'd be a
I don't think
lot
we're not
to take in.
complaining.
You were not complaining, but like it's just funny how we're like, oh, that's too much. They would never do that. Like, hey, Rockstar can surprise. They've always surprised us, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe not this week, but whatever the next Tuesday is, if that's the release date. I don't think, like you said, Garrett, it's not coming out on the Christmas or the 24th.
If
'Cause
anything,
that-
it would come out like on maybe like the 16th.
Yeah,
maybe
the
like
16th.
right in the middle of the month, or maybe even 23rd might be pushing it though.
I think the 16th is the perfect date because that's right when like I think colleges get out and like all them finish the finals and stuff. I think like high schools and stuff. That's about the time they get out of school. Like the
what
16th.
What if they release it on the 9th?
That's why I do. But then we haven't got a newswire. There's no way that they're gonna just release the heist like they are this DLC pack like they are or like they did in the past where they just don't say anything and just release it. Like I don't see that happen.
Yeah, there's no way they have. to,
possible.
They have to announce this. It's too big. That's why
They
I
gotta
think
get the hype.
That's why I saw the reveal. I was like, okay, that makes sense because it's so big. Like this DLC is the biggest, most
Heist.
anticipated DLC.
That's the biggest thing when somebody says GTA 5. Like the first thing you think heist. Like, even
they
though
always
they're not
ask-
in the game.
I mean, I have people that my friends are like, "Oh man, you still play GTA 5? Are heists out yet?" No, sorry,
Exactly.
There's
they're
a
not out.
website dedicated to
Our
how many
heists.
days
Yeah.
heists have not been out.
Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, that's why you would think with this one they'd have to build the hype up, and that's why I don't see it coming out on this Tuesday.
Yeah, with something this big, they've got to they got to build it up.
Yep.
They gotta give us some information. Hopefully, you know, it is Rockstar after all, and they do things in their mysterious yet very successful ways. So
That is true. That is very true.
And I think that Rockstar has the potential of doing absolutely anything with their game because, you know, it's sort of like a cult following. You know, Rockstar works in mysterious ways, but at the same rate, everything that they've ever done has been
Has
so
worked.
yeah, it's been
Yeah.
so good. I mean, most of their games, and that's why they've been critically acclaimed as the best, one of the best companies in the industry, because their Metacritic scores are always so high. You know, they always strive for the best. They never go for like the short-term profit. They're always going long-term. They're always looking at like, you know, hey, you know, the better we make this, the better it is going to be for everything, you know, for future games, not only just the current moment. I think that's where a lot of games fall short. And I don't want to say any companies, but there's been a lot of games that came out this year that were only good for the moment, and then when people started noticing the flaws, they're like, yeah, this game may have sold a lot of copies, but it sucks. It's like one of those movies that you go to in the movie theater that you go watch it, everybody watches it, but everybody always ends up believing like that sucked so much. Like, why did
I'm
everybody
pretty
watch
sure
it?
that was the theme of 2014 in terms of video games.
Actually,
And that's like a little off topic.
Yeah.
We could go on a huge rant. But
Yeah. But I think overall, I think that if Rockstar does go ahead and does something mixing the holiday DLC plus Cops and Crooks, which also includes Heist DLC, I think it would be an overall great positive vibe from the community. I think everybody that's watching this video would be super accepting. I can't imagine one person be like, oh, Heist came out? God, this sucks.
And you know what? Here's another thing that I'm just thinking of now. Maybe like, all right, so at this point, if heists aren't like perfect, people are gonna freaking go
Yep.
crazy. And if they do bundle heists with Cops and Crooks and the holiday stuff and the snow especially, even if heists aren't as bad or aren't as good as like we're expecting them to be,
It'd be a fluff.
then people stick with the other stuff. So like the Rockstar's being smart if they are gonna do this, because then they're like trying to divert the problems, you know, and maybe less people will be mad if heists aren't perfect, you know? That
And
could be
that's-
another theory.
And that's the thing, like, if, you know, things don't work out with Heists, there's that extra cushion layer of like, hey, at least you guys got snow, right?
Exactly. And like, I
Hopefully
mean,
it
like
doesn't come
snow
to
is
that.
huge too.
Hopefully it
'Cause
doesn't come to
Yeah,
that.
I don't think it will, but you know, like, it's funny how we're here like doubting. I think that's just in the human
Well, I
nature.
think that's the only thing we can doubt with
Yeah.
Rockstar's Heist. Like
Well-
if they have let their doubters like do one thing, it's Heist.
that is true.
Because I mean, it was promised twice and taken away from us twice.
But then at the same rate, there's been an example back to, you know, there's been a lot of hype about things, and there's been a lot of letdowns in the recent year of 2014. And I've seen a lot of comments saying that the next gen was even a letdown in terms of the online play.
Super letdown.
So, I mean,
Well, in terms of online, I would say it was they could have. Well, I can't really say like they could do more because I'm not developing the game and I'm not working in the Rockstar office. But it's just like they added so much great stuff to single player. It's like, why couldn't that be passed online?
the thing is, I think in due time, everything will be
Future
added over.
DLC.
Yeah.
They're
and-
they're looking to the future, which
That's
sucks
true. And
so
yeah, like
much.
I said, we don't know everything. There is a Rockstar is a business. They are making games to make money, which they've made a lot of. So we can't analyze every decision like, oh, they don't want us to have fun. It's like
just like
tossing-
just like Destiny,
yeah.
man. Destiny, like their 10-year plan or whatever, they're slowly, gradually releasing DLCs, and they've lost a lot of players that originally played at the release of Destiny. I mean, I
Rockstar
don't
said
play.
the same thing about GT Online. They said that what GT Online
That-
is going to be.
It wasn't a 10-year, but it was
It was like 4 or
It's
5
their,
or
it's
6.
their
Yeah.
long-term game. It's their long-term
Exactly.
thing while they're developing other games. I know that everyone knows that they're making Red Dead 2. They're making
There's going to be
they're-
GTA 6.
They're
eventually.
making another game. They're doing some kind of, you know, of course, GTA Cities or San Andreas or something like that. And they're probably even working on remastered versions of GTA 5, San Andreas, and other things like a Masters
Oh,
Edition.
please give us a GTA 4 remaster.
They will. I mean, it's
Oh,
coming.
Vice City.
It's all
yes.
coming. That's all coming. It's coming. So it's just
you
one of
won't
those things.
you won't see me if there's a Vice City or GTA 4.
we hardly see you anyway, so whatever.
That's true. That's true.
You're right. You're right.
But overall, what do you guys think about the snow DLC and all that stuff? Do you
I mean,
guys?
it was fun. I mean, it was. For the like 30 minutes I got on and played it because family was over and I was like.
Christmas? You're hanging out with family during Christmas? Who does that? You
Yeah,
freaking
playing
weird.
in the snow, making snowmen. Yeah.
Oh god, I was living in Miami at that time, and
I mean, it was fun.
made sand man.
It was snow.
Yeah, we had some. You know, we ate.
Dude,
So
there's
it-
been so much snow in Washington, by the way. I've never seen snow. This is my first time ever living in a state that snows. It's
Dude,
been
I
li-
love snow.
It's like cars are driving with snow on them. My roommates are saying it's nothing, but it's like a solid like 1 inch, and it's so cool. It's so
Dude,
much.
Did you see Buffalo?
Yeah, like 10. Like
I've only seen snow 4 times in my life. Let us know in the comment section how many times you've seen snow in your life.
Yeah, I like snow. Oh, and our keyword can be snow.
No, great
Snow.
keyword.
There's
Good
snow.
job, Garrett.
Our keyword is gonna be snow. So leave the keyword snow down in the comment section. But let's jump right into the banning of GTA 5 in Australia.
Which
Yeah, so if you
caused.
guys do not know, Garrett, he is the actual
Single-handedly.
reason
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
if you're in Australia and you can't get you can't get
Blame
GTA at
Garrett.
Target, blame Garrett because
Yay.
his video it set off people.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know the background story to this, basically there was a petition or a change.org, I guess petition that went up, and it got I think like 40,000 signatures. And in that petition, it talks about how GTA 5 is a game that targets women, treats them unfairly,
Which, may I say, is complete bullshit.
and it's just a bunch of BS. And in this petition, they used my freaking video of me having sex with a prostitute, and then after I'm done, of course, in normal GTA nature, getting
Killing
my
her.
money back. Yeah,
Exactly.
But I guess I went a little overboard because I run her over, then I shoot her, then I throw a grenade on her, she lights on fire, and then I shoot her some more. So I was just making sure she was really dead and I got my money back. And these feminists went crazy on me. They're like, oh my god, look how he treats women. He's teaching his fans how to kill women and do all these things.
Rape and women.
Yeah, like
beater
all these
simulator.
crazy things. And I'm here like, what the hell? So I made a video personally talking about how I'm an equalist. You know, I kill men, I kill women, I kill animals.
I
The
I kill everything.
Like, response to that is the guy, why you have to be mad? It's
only game. Exactly. So these freaking girls, or these feminists, I shouldn't say girls, because what feminist means is someone that wants equality for both genders, where men and women are equal. That is what a feminist's goal is. But for some reason, over the time, you know, feminists have become into more of a, why do you attack women? Like, why they think that it's like a way of women crying out, you know, like, why am I being targeted? Blah, blah, blah. That's what I see it as. And in this case, it's ridiculous. I mean, this lady that wrote this petition and got so many signatures, I don't even know how. They must be all mindless sheep. But, like, just the wording in it is just like they had never played GTA 5 in their life. They saw my video and they were outraged. As if, like, I'm over here.
How'd they find your video?
Out of all videos, it had to be mine. Like, there's so many GTA 5 videos. It could have been so many other videos, and it was mine. Like, me. And they had to watch the whole thing. Like, the lady must have been, like, watching me getting blowjobs, getting ridden by this prostitute, and then be like, oh, wow, okay. Wow, that's
she was okay with that.
I wonder if she
was
liked
okay
the
with
video.
Oh, maybe. But ever since that video got on that petition, I've been getting so much hate on that video and in my message box in regards to how I am unfairly treating women. I'm a woman beater, that I should be treating women equally, that I shouldn't have been killing women. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? I killed everybody.
I said this in my video, that GTA became the scapegoat for a worldwide issue. Like, there are so many other outlets where women beating and violence and domestic violence is an actual reality, like in the NFL, where you have multi-million-dollar athletes actually beating their wives and children. Like, GTA, they're pointing the finger at GTA 5, and it happened like, you know, whenever
Call of Duty.
Yeah, and you know, whenever someone like shoots up a school, I say that super casually, it's a terrible thing, but like whenever you have those situations, everyone's like, oh, you know, he's playing Call of Duty, he's playing GTA. That's clearly where he learned to do these things. It's a similar situation like that.
And that's the thing.
Scapegoat.
Yeah, and well, in every case, someone needs a finger, someone to get the finger pointed at them. So like, this is an scapegoat method, and that's exactly what GTA 5 is to a lot of things. It's like something happens, something goes wrong, whether or not the race is involved, whether he's white, black, Asian, whatever the case may be. They're like, oh, the reason why he did it is because he played Call of Duty, or the reason why he did it is because he played GTA 5, and it sucks. And then for Australia to actively be like, okay, 40,000 people went ahead and said they wanted this removed from the stores, let's do it. That is so dumb. That is so stupid. And like the whole response of Target saying like, oh yeah, we understand why, and you know, we want to, because Target is a very family-friendly company.
Well, they initially declined it.
The whole problem that I have with all this bull shit is because the games are rated M. Like,
I know.
Obviously, a lot of you guys, if you like, look, we played Vice City when we were like 11, but like, it's freaking rated M for a reason. Like, you can't, I don't, it's just, it blows my mind how messed up the world is. But
if anything, what's really funny about it, it's probably brought more attention to GTA 5.
Well, at the same rate, I know for a fact, I'm not even sure I'm supposed to say this, but I know for a fact Rockstar is not happy.
I wouldn't be
they're
happy
probably
either because
pissed about it.
it's BS. Like you're getting called out for something that's not even close to your fault. Like
It's very
it's just
lame.
a whole messed up situation.
But overall, I think Target made a huge mistake in Australia.
Overall, blame
and
Garrett.
Kmart as well as followed in their footsteps.
Well, you can still buy it in Australia from what I've heard. Like it's
Yeah, you
always
can still-
smart. Like you can still buy like the
like,
what is it,
what-
IB Games, whatever.
Yeah,
over there and stuff,
EB Games,
but-
and you can still buy it on Amazon, I think. So that's not a big
Yeah.
deal. But I'm just saying, like, for a company to actively remove a game because they thought it was too violent is very, very silly in my opinion. But hey, everybody, they can do whatever they want. It's their
Oh, you
company.
know what I
If
saw?
I
I saw the other
lived in
day they were
Australia-
trying to make a freaking petition to get male prostitutes in GTA.
Oh, that would be interesting.
If I lived in Australia, I would go to Target and ask for GTA. Like,
Yeah.
even though I already own it, I'd be like, "Can I get that Grand Theft Auto 5 game? I heard it in the news lately, and I really like it." This
Or what if you
sounds
went
really
back there and
appealing
was
to
like
me.
trying to sell it back?
Freaking
or something?
Cody should go and be like, hey, I'm here to pick up GTA 5. I heard you guys are having a sale.
Yeah,
And see
I
what
heard
happens.
great
Giving it
reviews
away?
about it.
That would be good if he had like a GoPro or some kind of hidden camera and
What,
he did
what
that.
do
That'd
they
be so
do
funny.
with them? They had
Yeah.
probably so many copies. Do they just like?
They'd probably sell them
They-
off to another company.
They had to pay for them, so it's their loss.
Well, they already
Guys,
own
if you're
them.
in Australia, let us know. Go to a Target
And
and ask
ask.
him for GTA and see
Yeah,
what happens.
and vlog it so we can see it.
Yep,
Let
and
us know,
upload
yeah.
it to YouTube and
Tweet
tweet
it
it
at
at
us.
Yep, there you go. Done. Got that.
Oh.
So, let's go ahead and transition that right from the Target and all the other stuff to the Speak Pipe, where you guys, the viewers, submit questions and we have the answers, hopefully, to your questions. And
Hopefully.
they can be whatever you want. So go ahead, Austin. Roll the
All right.
clips.
So the first one we have is from Cole here.
All right, Cole.
What's up? I'm curious about something. I think that Rockstar will sort of tone down the DLC they put out due to limitations on the previous generation of consoles? Or do you think that they'll give the current generation of consoles, current gen quality and leave the previous generation in the dust? Or do you think that they'll both get about the same level? Let me know what you think. Thanks for answering, and keep up what you're doing.
Thanks, Cole, so much for the question. Ross, you want to go first?
I think we've already seen that with the exclusive content that was given to returning players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'd think that could easily have been added, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yuga Death, the Dodo Seaplane. But
Even little things like passive mode.
yeah, passive mode changes. Like I
Passive
think
mode
we're-
change is huge, by the way. That's
It is. That's one of the best things they've ever done. But I think we're already seeing it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a slow sort of like rollout, so it's not like
it's gonna be a slow goodbye.
Autobots
Yeah.
roll out.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
know
of
why I had to say
They'll
that.
they'll release DLC, and maybe the Heist DLC might be the last DLC for last gen.
I don't know. I
Ooh,
think
that'd
they're
be
gonna
intense.
like it's gonna be like
You never know. That's a
you get some
possibility.
stuff. I don't know.
You know that
That
could be a
would be
possibility
intense.
because it's once they release PC, they're not gonna be creating DLC for 3 freaking systems or 3
it'd be
3 generations plus.
Well, they'll just tone it down maybe.
At the
I don't
same
know.
at the same rate, GTA 5 is just gonna keep moving up. I mean, it's gonna keep going, and I think next generation eventually, or last generation, might be left behind because of performance issues with last gen consoles and space requirements and all that stuff. We don't know though. Maybe
Well, you
Rockstar
say
will update.
performance issue with consoles. At this rate, freaking the old consoles work better than the new ones.
I
but-
don't want to talk about it. but
Exactly. Moving on to the next question though, we have Bav.
Bab, let's do this.
Bav.
Hey Squad, what's up? I was wondering, what are your thoughts on the Obey and Survive DLC?
Okay.
I love you, Garrett. Goodbye.
Oh,
what?
Ken already answered that at the beginning, but thank you for the question. And then
Thanks-
finally, the
Thanks
last.
for the love.
Yep. Thank you. And finally, the last question we have here is from Molly.
Hello, my name is Molly, and I was wondering if you guys would answer my question, which is, what new interactive menus, actions, or whatever that's called, should be added to the next gen GTA? Something crazy. Garrett, call me.
What did she
Garrett.
say at the end?
I want you to call her. So
What-
Molly, shout out to you.
Shout out to
Just-
Molly.
Just tweet Garrett your number and
What I
Bad
become? The freaking squad pimp over here. First some guy says he loves me. It was his name Cole, I think it was, and then Molly. Bav. It was Bav. God. All right. Well,
all the love for Garrett today.
a new interactive menu. She asked. What should be added?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys handle it.
I don't know. I'm still like blown away that she told me to call her. Or he. I don't know. I don't
Molly,
know.
dude, she.
Yeah, dude. Trust me. This is the internet. It could have been
Yeah,
the dude. All right. A new interactive menu. Something that you can add would be. I have no idea.
I'm honestly stunned.
I can't even think. My brain just got. I'm blown away.
All right, that's been SquadCast
So
episode 39. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you
We
guys
do
so
this
much.
every Saturday.
Every freaking Saturday. And make sure you guys check out all our channels down below, our social medias, and make sure you guys do check out the app big time. Show that
If
support.
you live in Australia, make sure you go to Target and ask for the deluxe edition of GTA 5.
Special edition.
Ask for the women-friendly edition.
Yep. And then make sure you comment the word snow and let us know how many times you've seen snow in your life in the comment section.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with our daily uploads. Later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.